Albeit Atletico Madrid were impressive in San Francisco and they've got a decent squad now, they are third favourites. So is it for you a straight head-to-head between Barcelona and Real Madrid for the La Liga title this year? And if so, who wins it?
Yeah, absolutely. I think Real Madrid. Obviously, if Mbappe comes, that pretty much solidifies it. But yeah, I wasn't impressed with Barcelona at the end of last season, to be honest. I thought they relied way too much on what they were doing defensively, and I'm not so sure they can be as tight and as good defensively again this year. Real Madrid, on the other hand, I think with Bellingham coming through from the middle, he's going to be scoring goals and creating chances. And as I said, if Mbappe comes, I mean, it's a case of who doesn't play as opposed to who's the starting 11. They've got so much talent. Atletico Madrid, I mean, come on, do we expect anything other than what they pretty much normally give us? Great pre-season, expansive football, lots of goals, all smiley faces, and then the season kicks off and we get the usual. That's what I think of Atletico Madrid, I'm afraid. I'm not expecting any fireworks from them. I heard all the talk about how great they were in the second part of the season. But you know what? When it doesn't count, it doesn't mean as much and it doesn't matter as much. So I'm afraid I'm not relying on Atletico Madrid to separate the two big giants.
Rob, some more creative accountancy from Barcelona in the last 24 hours, selling off various properties. 29.5% of another part of the football club has been sold off to generate some cash, over 100 million generated from that. That, bottom line, is it will enable the registration of pretty much everybody who they want to register ahead of the start of the new season. So is it a defence successfully of their title, or like Stevie, do you like Real Madrid to get the title back? What do you reckon?
Well, it's interesting, you know, all things being equal, yes, it would be between Real Madrid and it would be between themselves and Barcelona. But as we speak, as we came on air, there were only 12 players registered for Barcelona Football Club. I do believe in the last hour that Araujo has been allowed to be registered. So as they satisfy the La Liga authorities, it's almost like an amateur team. They can register one more player one at a time until they've got a full squad for the weekend, which isn't the best for preparation because Xavi at this moment in time doesn't know which 11 players he can put out this weekend. Real Madrid, you'd say, well, yeah, they're a very strong team, especially if they get Mbappe. But the thing with them is that they've had two horrible injuries on the eve of the season. Courtois, the goalkeeper, the best player for the club last season, arguably the last 3 seasons, has picked up an injury. It's going to keep him out for this season. And Güler, the Turkish lad that they signed as well, as an exciting young talent, is also going to have a knee operation. So all of a sudden they've got dilemmas on the eve of the season as well, which makes it a slightly uneven playing field. And then you look at Atletico Madrid, and normally you would dismiss them, but they are probably the most settled team. They've had a couple of players come in, so Yunchu and Azpilicueta, two very experienced players, which bolsters the squad. They haven't lost anybody. They've only got one issue to sort out, which is what they do with João Felix, but they can just put him on another training field alongside there. So maybe going into it at the moment, Atletico Madrid are probably the best prepared for the La Liga season, and Real Madrid don't know what's happening with the goalkeeping situation. There's talk of them signing Bono, which is interesting, but many people thought they would automatically go for David De Gea, but maybe they're keeping something in their war chest financially so that they can sign Mbappe if he, say, becomes available in the next couple of weeks.
I had the yellow card poised there in case there were any U2 songs that you tried to
never
to smuggle into that one, but you got away with it, so you can leave with our thanks.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.